Welcome to the studio, it's Froyle here. I'm so glad you've joined me. Today I'm using leftover paints. I needed to use them up, so I'm putting these colours together. They may or may not work so well because I have a mix of different pouring mediums, but you don't know until you try. It can only not work, and if it doesn't turn out, I can fix it. Okay, so today I have a heap of leftovers, which is exciting and a little scary because it may or may not work, but we're going to give it a go. So I've got some with the US Floetrol with the gloss medium in iridescent white, Amsterdam white and turquoise, and then I have some Atelier pouring medium with the Australian Floetrol in Amsterdam black, Atelier gold and Amsterdam gold. So I'm thinking I'm going to do something with these beautiful colors. What shall we start with? I absolutely love the iridescent white. Now, is it going to work? Not sure, but I'm never one to shy away from a challenge. It can only not work, but we're going to see. I'm going to pour them all into this cup, and then I'm going to do a straight pour on the canvas and see how beautiful it could possibly turn out. Now, like I said, it may or may not turn out beautiful. A little bit of black perhaps, a little bit of drama. I think I might start with a black base. That could be good. Now, the Amsterdam gold tends to blend in more, I've noticed. The Atelier gold tends to be a little more metallic. Now, yes, I've probably got way more than I need for the size of my canvas. So perhaps I should stop pouring paint. Okay. I'll get my canvas and let's see what beautiful creation we can come up with today. Now, I've got a 16 by 20 inch canvas. I'm loving this size at the moment, and I'm going to start with, yes, a dramatic black base coat because I'm feeling a little bit dramatic. Now, I'm sure I've got way more paint than I actually need, and I'm not sure what is going to come out, because I just tipped it in to the beautiful container hoping that it's going to be okay. I love using leftovers because you get to use up lots of your paints, but you never quite know how it's going to turn out. Now, I'm going to tip some into this other container because I do have way too much paint and I want some of those other colors to come out that are in the bottom of the cup. So that's the thinking there with tipping some into the other container, and then I'll have some for another painting. So that's pretty exciting. I'm hoping to keep some of the black negative space because I really do like negative space. In the paintings, I find if it's all entirely covered with pattern, it kind of does my head in. Oh, it's looking really beautiful. I might just give it a blast. I'm still using my heat gun. I like it. I feel safe. It's not an open flame. It's working for me, so I am just gonna stick to it, baby. Look how cool it looks when the bubbles pop. Gotta love that. The colors are looking really beautiful, although I think I've lost more of my gold. Ooh, what about my favorite gold? Okay, I'm pulling out my favorite iridescent antique gold, which is a Liquitex spray paint, and it's acrylic spray paint, so it's compatible with acrylic paint, and I love it to bits. You can put it in the cup of paint, or you can just do that and like spray it on. See how it all beads up on the surface? Man, I love that. So let's just give it a little bit of a move, a tilt, see what the colors are going to do. Get it all to the edge of the canvas. Oh, they're just beautiful colors. Maybe we'll even get some to run down the side in the right way. Sometimes I pour the paint over the side And sometimes I just go back later and do touch-ups. Depends how much paint's on the canvas. I mean, it would be smart. You could possibly paint the sides a colour before you start, but I never quite know really what I'm going to do. So that kind of doesn't really work for me. Now I'm loving this mix. Little bit of gold spray paint is left. What else do I want to see? I'm turning it around this way because I'm loving the beautiful dark patch here at the bottom. It's got a little bit of overspray on it. Got some cells popping up. It looks pretty beautiful. I'm loving the iridescent colors in it, but do I want to add anything else? That is always the question. I'm thinking that I'm really liking it up this way. That's just beautiful. It looks kind of like a rock formation. And I can see the beautiful small slither of the gold in there from the spray paint. Where's the other gold? I don't know, man. It got a bit lost. I'm thinking we need a little bit more of the contrast of black because I really do like the black. So let's put some black through here. I'm liking this idea. And then what else do I want to do? Do I want to add a swipe? I don't know. It's so beautiful the way it is now. Just going to run it this way, run it back over itself again, spread out that beautiful metallic. And I'm just strengthening that area of the black negative space, changing the composition entirely. Now I'm liking it around this way. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Right, I'm loving it up this way. I like the big section of the negative space there in the black. Question will be, can I leave it there? Oh man, maybe I should put a swipe through it. That would look amazing. Right, I've got my favorite swipe mix, which is an Amsterdam in bronze. I'm gonna do it. I just have to. I'm going to put a swipe across there and see how that looks. I think it could create quite a nice dramatic texture on the black. That swipe mixture has got the Australian Floetrol and the Amsterdam bronze. Look at that. You know I couldn't just leave it at one. Let's have a little fiddle on this side. Oh, that looks beautiful. And maybe just one more here. Such a glorious color. Okay, I'll leave that alone. I'm pretty happy with it. It's pretty beautiful. Loving the colors, loving the textures. Can't wait to see how it dries. I think I do like it vertical. Definitely loving it up this way. The painting's dried up absolutely beautiful. Have a look at the colors. It didn't crack. It's looking glorious. I really like the texture here of the lacing with the beautiful Amsterdam bronze. It works really well there. And I'm thinking I actually like it up this way better. I still think it looks like an aggregate rock formation. Loving this. This looks really beautiful, but I do think I could add some more depth and purpose to the painting. I think that would make me a lot happier. I'm in a very challenging season at the moment, and I find that when I am, my paintings get deeper, and more symbolic, and I want them to have more purpose. So I'm going to paint out some of this lacing, and then I'm going to put a stencil up here just to add more of a focal point, more of a purpose-driven aspect to the painting, because that's just what I'm in the mood for. I'm liking the idea of putting something up here into this section, and I'm thinking one of these feather stencils. Now to me, a feather is symbolic of flight or freedom, obviously with birds, but it also represents strength and identity. In Maori culture, the huia feather was given out of respect and as a symbol of honor. And right now I'm feeling like I need some strength. I need some strength and honor. So I'm giving this to myself. I'm going to put the feather across there. It's just a little bit of symbolism that to me represents enduring strength in a difficult time. I'm using Amsterdam bronze with a heavy gel gloss. Yay, it's already mixed up. This color here is the Amsterdam bronze, so that's going to work beautifully. Putting the heavy gel gloss in it just makes it a little bit thicker so that it has a little bit of a raised surface. Now, I do find for me personally, my art is always reflective of what I'm going through in life. So for a while, my paintings could get deep. Deep and meaningful as I navigate an extremely difficult season. It could also represent freedom. Yes, always loved the symbol of the feather for freedom. So really, you can read into it whatever you like, but I'm loving it. It's going to look beautiful. The colors are great. Ta-da, ta-da. Easy peasy, done and dusted. There we go. A little bit of beautiful stencil on the top. The color's perfect. It works in well with the lacing there in the Amsterdam gold. It just gives the painting a little something else. For me right now, that's what I'm needing. When the stencil was dry, I gave it a varnish with Liquitex gloss varnish. It came up absolutely beautiful. I just knew the rich glossiness of the varnish would bring out all those depth of colors. I'm absolutely loving it. It's encouraging me right now, and it looks fabulous on the wall. Have a look at how beautiful the painting has varnished up. See all the glorious depth of color. I absolutely love the way the gloss varnish brings out all of those beautiful deep tones. Really happy with the stencil of the feather. I'm loving that it's sitting on top of this beautiful bronze lacing. It matches here. The eye follows around the curve of the composition. It's all signed. It's all finished. It's looking absolutely beautiful. Now, when you get it in the light, you can see all the incredible gold spray paint that's come through here. That's in the mix of when I poured it. I love that effect right now. It's my absolute favorite, using that acrylic iridescent antique gold. I'm loving this. It makes me really happy. It's very deep. It's quite moody, and that's how I'm feeling. But there's a bit of hope with the feather. A bit of flight, a bit of freedom, a bit of forethought for the future, and we're going to be okay. Thanks for joining me. I think the painting turned out way better than I expected. I'm loving how these colors came together. Now, don't forget, you can find more information in the description under the video. Like and subscribe, share the video around, show me some love, and I'll see you next time in the studio.